You're listening to the School of Client Attraction. Marquel Russell is the founder of Client Attraction University, a marketing consultancy helping you attract clients on autopilot and scale your business while working 50% less. Quick disclaimer. A side effect of listening to the show is more clients, more profits, more freedom, and more impact in your business. Now, here's your host, Marquel Russell.
Hey, what's up, my friend? Marquel Russell here, and welcome to this brand new episode of the School of Client Attraction. And I want to talk about a very, very important topic. So a lot of people are very skeptical when it comes to marketing gurus and ad experts, many times because they've been jaded. People have screwed them over. They've hired agencies who didn't fulfill, people who talk a lot about marketing, but they never got the results. And they've seen all the advertisements, they've seen the infomercials, and a lot of people have just had some bad experiences. So if you're skeptical of marketing gurus and ad experts, I'm gonna tell you why that's a good thing and how to navigate it the best way, right? So here's why. Well, I won't say here's why you are, but here's a lot of times I see why people are skeptical. Number one, because they've been jaded. People are taking advantage of them. They've joined these programs, they've hired these agencies, and it just hasn't worked out. Many times it didn't work out. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Many times it doesn't work out because the person that made the investment either one, didn't follow through and do what they were supposed to do. So a lot of times when people come to us and they're blaming other people for their lack of success, it's automatically a red flag for me because they're not taking any personal responsibility. Now, do some people sell these things online but don't fulfill and do what they're supposed to do? 100% absolutely, right? So if that is the case, you did what you're supposed to do and things didn't work out and the person didn't deliver, now that's a whole nother thing. But a lot of people just don't do what they're supposed to do. So that's number one. Number two, a lot of people don't just exercise common sense when listening to these marketing gurus and these ad experts. Because a lot of times you see the red flags, you see these people are just talking, you see they don't have any results or any success stories. A lot of times they get distracted by people driving the fancy car or standing in front of a nice house or doing the videos or on the private jets and all this different type of stuff. So they just throw common sense out of the door and then they just buy. And then once they see that it wasn't what they thought it was, now they're looking kind of crazy. So those are a couple reasons. Now, number three, a lot of people, all these cats are just out here doing bad business. They go through a program on how to become an ad agency. Now they're an ad agency, but they've never run ads before. Or they go through a program on how to become a coach. Now they're a coach, but they've never have built nothing, never became good at anything. Or like I was talking to my guy Cantus, and some people go through programs just to learn how to create the program that they went through, but they never executed the stuff in the program. But on the internet, you can pretty much be whoever you want to be, right? So it's a lot of that stuff going around on the internet. So here's a couple of things you want to look at when you're deciding who you want to work with. So number one, you want to say, okay, cool. Does this person have results? Not just their results, but do they have verifiable results that other people have gone through and got results? So look and check out the results. If people don't got results, they don't have other people winning, and they're the only person winning. That shows that they're a great marketer. They may be a decent marketer and maybe can sell pretty good, or they may be a lifestyle marketer, whatever the case may be, but they may not have a system that other people can apply to actually get results. So you want to pay attention to that. Number two, you want to look at, do their values align with you? Right? Because somebody can make money really well and you want to learn how to make money with them and you learn how to make money like them, a lot of the other stuff can actually rub off on you as well. So let's just say they're not overall a good person, or they're, whatever their family life or whatever case may be. And all that stuff kind of spills over on you because you're, in their environment a lot. So you want to be very, very careful of that, right? As well. Do your values align? Also, is what they're teaching, does it work now? Or are they just teaching something that used to work back in the day? So you want to look at that type of stuff as well, because a lot of cats make a lot of money today selling stuff that worked for them 10 to 15 years ago. Now, let me just say this. Now, if it's something like that's not dated, right? So for example, if they used to run Facebook ads when Facebook ads first came out, but they don't run ads no more and they haven't ran ads in 5 years, I would probably proceed cautiously if they're teaching Facebook ads. Now, they're teaching overall direct response marketing, copywriting, that type of thing. Now that's different because stuff like that doesn't change. So you want to proceed cautiously and be okay and just exercise common sense, right? Are they always just talking about how they're winning, showing their screenshots, showing how much money they're making, but they're never talking about how other people are winning? Because a lot of people aren't practitioners. So if they say they run ads, one thing you can look at is, okay, if this person is an ad expert or they're an ad agency, do they spend money on their own ads? Most of these people don't. It's crazy. I was reading this book and I wrap up with this. I was reading this book the other day. It's called The Psychology of Money. He was talking about it was this one book called How Doctors Die. And basically it talks about how doctors, they make a living prescribing people medicine and healing other people through medications and stuff like that. But a lot of these doctors die from a lot of the same ailments that they prescribe healings for their patients, because they don't take the medicines, or they don't do the necessary things to do. So they don't really eat their own cooking, so to speak. So you want to be very cautious of that and say, okay, are these people just teaching stuff? If they do ads, so they teach ads, so they run ads for people, do they spend their own money on ads, or do they only spend other people's money, right? Or do they just teach this stuff? Like, if they're a personal trainer, are they in shape, or do they just teach people, how to get in shape? So you want to be very cautious of that and make your decision based on that. Thank you so much for checking out this episode. Have a phenomenal day, because you absolutely deserve it. Talk to you soon.
What's the difference between you and mega successful coaches and consultants with a dream business? Simple. They're getting more leads than you are. What if there was a way to get 50 to 100 leads every single day like clockwork? Would you want it? Then go to www.getdailyclients.com to access our paid ad playbook that has brought in millions of leads for our clients over the years on complete autopilot.
This is thepodcastfactory.com.